So, welcome to another Excelsior video on skipping. I've got my guest star Andy Stone, my roommate at Gain at Rice University in Houston. And if you just scan around, see some other good guys who are watching: Greg Thompson, John DeBess, and Brian Fish. So thanks, Patrick, for filming. That's enough of that. Andy.
Always a pleasure.
Alright, where do you want to start?
Just show the crossover with the side-to-side one.
Alright, let's show you the crossover. Our basic crossover is here. Both hands are coming across. The outside hand's under, the near hand is over, and that's our basic cross here, here, here. And that's what you get, just your basic pattern here. 1, 2, 1, 2. And keeping your feet moving at a regular jump. So my feet aren't working same feet as if I was jumping regular. I just had to cross.
So crossover arm is above, and then crossover arm above there.
Right. So now we can take that to a double cross where we're doing 2 on 1. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'm actually see, this hand's on top on my first crossover. As I bring it over, it crosses, and my second cross I change hands. So my hands are changing as I'm going. And that gives me the double cross. Yeah, that's it. So
I crossed too early.
Yeah,
so 1 cross, 2 cross, there, 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 there,
and then a regular cross, right? And we're still getting our feet moving the same way. Just changing arms. Good.
Yeah.
Trying to keep our hips working. Now we'll add the cross under with the crossover. So we'll do a regular crossover and then bring it back to a cross. And any time you're going to cross over here, just think about, I want to think about my hands in my pockets and my rope trying to get outside my hips. So here, hands in pockets. Out, hands in pockets. That's our regular jump.
So
here,
yeah, you should.
okay. So we're jumping, out, hands in pockets. Out, hands in pockets. Other side, hands in pockets.
Right. So Andy's got it. I haven't got it.
Yeah, there you go. And that's a double. You're going double on that. Yeah, there you go. Get your hands in pockets.
Hands in pockets.
Hands out. Get them as far as you can. Because kids want to be in here and the rope hits their feet instead of being way out here, trying to get them to get their hands way past the top.
Dubbing the swear words. We're getting filming of me catching up later, actually. So,
Little Brian.
making this look rubbish.
You got it. There you go.
Uncoordinated, but that's the idea.
Yeah, that's the idea. Now as you get better, your hands are going to try to stay in one place. So we're here, cross, here, cross. Now we're going to take that double crossover and add the same thing. And now, from that simple pattern, then we're starting to get a little more complex.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a bit to get this.
Yeah, thanks, Greg. This is good. So, 1, 2,
There you go.
Oh, an extra jump, sorry. So, alright. 1, 2, 2.
And split those hands. As we're crossing over here,
Yeah.
doing that double cross, think about it, your hands actually come further apart and it allows the rope to move more freely. There you go.
Okay. Oh, I got it. I say I
Have
got it.
him try it with your rope.
It's too short.
Oh.
Yeah.
Too short. So
Okay.
say about the rope height again. So Andy told me off yesterday because my rope is a bit high still.
As you go along,
Yeah,
as you
yeah.
get better and better, your rope can get shorter and shorter, and it'll move faster, and it's actually a little easier. But it just takes practice.
Yeah, because
Once you get your
my
hands.
kids are here.
Yeah, that's the
And
general
that's-
thing, is that
yeah.
you want them to start up, and then as they get better at it, it starts moving down.
Okay.
Because when it's higher, it's your arms, like you can see that James's arms tend to move up and down a little more.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
want
yeah.
those kids to be
Well-
the way, like they're circling maybe the size, ideally the size of a quarter, little circles, but
I've just shortened my rope,
I'll
so.
just show you our rubric for jump rope, because that's exactly what we saw when we did kids.
Yeah.
Is that arm movement
Greg, is it?
decreases. So they start here,
Yeah.
that sagittal plane like
Right.
chop, and then we see a lot of this
Right.
winging.
that's exactly.
Eventually to this, but not quite as low. I don't think I'm seeing is what you're
That's
doing,
probably
which is
because of the size of the rope. Yeah, everything starts to calm down. Their feet, they're starting to jump, and this will start here, and then they'll get a little lower, and then ideally you want to just their feet barely moving from the ground.
yeah.
And that's that progression.
Can we do the one where you turn around?
Yeah, the forward to back.
Yeah, forward to back. Yeah.
Okay, so let me show you forward to back first. Okay. Probably look complicated, but it's easy. We did all those things. We'll add the forward to back. So forward to back, we're jumping. Our hands swing to the side. Okay. So we're sweeping out or throwing something out here. Now our hands come up, pray to the sky, and back up. Okay. Sweep to the side, in front, pray to the sky. When I pray to the sky here, I do a quarter turn, and then that brings the rope behind.
So it's out to the side.
Yeah, pray to the sky. Hands stay together. When you come up, my hands stay together and split. That's what gets the rope straight.
I don't understand. Out to the side.
Out there. Those hands come right out in front, so you're going to see them like right out.
Oh, okay, right, got it, yeah.
Pointing up at a plane or something. There you go.
And that's part of it. I have to go around. So from here, then go around.
There you go. Yeah, that's there.
Oh, nearly. Yeah, all right. Try one more. So it's from here, there, oh, there.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's
but
it.
just clumsy. I just
So
have to
everything
take that.
starts that way. I get it smooth it out. There you get smooth.
There you go. Look at that. There you go.
Very good.
Yeah. Right. Under the legs. We'll try one more, Patrick. You right there?
Yep,
One
yep.
more.
You want to go side under the legs or regular under the legs?
Do
I'll
both.
show you both.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here's a basic under the leg. Okay. Here. Sides. All right. That's one. And then there's a little more cheap one where we'll go to the side. Okay. So the mechanics of that is I start behind, my legs coming up, and my cross is, instead of going to my hip pockets, one hand goes to the hip pockets, the other hand comes under the bend of the knee. This one's around. Still, I'm going to my hip pocket, but there. Okay? The rope comes over. As it comes back around, pretend it came back around, it has to clear the foot, and now it's free, comes out, and I just...
So you keep the foot up as the rope comes over again.
You have to, so it comes around. So as it's coming around, I'll go slow here. See, it's that back around. Then I would straighten it out. Here. See if I can do it slow. Here, and then as it comes
So it
right
makes that look
before
easy.
second jump.
And here now, right? So it's a cross. Oh, that was it. Yeah.
That was it.
I'll quit.
But we just have to
Very good.
pop that back.
I was so surprised I did it. I messed up. Right.
There you go. Then as it, now, like I said, as it comes under, they're coming around, all right, clears your foot here. Right as that rope comes under your foot,
Yeah.
you have to boom, that's
Right.
where you go.
Okay. So it's the second part. I've got the first bit. Whoa!
Got it. No, you didn't go.
I cheated. I
That's
cheated.
what you cheated.
I
Okay.
cheated on that one. Yeah. I got it the first one though. Yeah.
See,
Okay.
that was the idea. You
That was
would
the
have
idea,
rope right there.
and I just have to get the foot.
It just
caught, I
takes
think.
time. It just
Yeah.
takes a lot of practice, but it's something you need to stick with.
Okay.
Let me show you one more. This is
Yeah.
a little easier because of crossover. So I do my crossover here. Now arms are going to go the same way. So this hand stays in my hip pocket. This hand jamming underneath my knee. So that I get in that same position. But what's nice about this, it's easier to clear your rope. Because then you just go to your side split. There you go.
Thanks, Andy.
Thank you.
Good job. No hugging. All right. No hugging. Okay. Thanks.
Come on, stop.
Cheers.